Britt. It is so lovely to meet you. Today, Lick has asked me to make a little debut on their YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be sharing with you my at-home library makeover. I would also love to invite you to check out my YouTube channel, Britt Broadwood, where I share all kinds of content about interior design, makeovers, DIY, lifestyle, all that fun stuff. So before we get into the actual transformation of everything, I wanted to give you a little overview of the space, what we're working with. So this corner is a little bit awkward because it's a big space, but it's right outside of Henry and I's bedroom. Because our apartment is an open floor plan, you can see this corner from the living room. So we wanted to make sure that we were adding a lot of depth and making it really interesting and cool. I had a lot of inspiration pictures that kind of looked like this. I really loved at-home libraries that incorporated floating shelves because I thought they just looked really clean and minimal. And I also loved spaces that incorporated a lot of earth tones and had artwork and pottery and just kind of more artsy things. The painting process started by picking out a color. I didn't have a good sense of what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted it to be dramatic and a moment. We looked at these samples for, I want to say, like 4 days to a week, and the really nice thing about the peel and stick paint samples is you can peel them and stick them elsewhere. So we were moving them around, looking at how they looked when it was sunny, when it was cloudy, in the morning, at night, just making sure that we really understood what all of the colors looked like kind of all the time. So the final two contenders we were kind of debating between were Red 01 and I believe Green 04, which is kind of like a sagey green. It's really beautiful. And alas, we finally placed our order and we decided on, drumroll please, we decided on Red 01, which is a really beautiful deep terracotta color. We already have a lot of greens and blues in our space, so we thought that the terracotta would really complement it and also bring in a lot of that earthy tone that I was kind of looking for. Then we got to painting. I started with painting the edges of the wall and around the sockets, then painted the rest of the wall from there. Lick's paint is super thick, as you can see from the footage, so it only took me one coat of paint to get the whole wall super saturated and beautiful. I am absolutely converted. I will not be using any other paint companies ever. After painting the walls, we were absolutely obsessed with this color. I literally cannot stop looking at it even after the whole project is finished. I'm obsessed. So we let that dry, and then the next step was getting some shelves. We had to do a lot of trips back and forth between the hardware store because we ended up getting the wrong shelves or the wrong size. We made sure to mount all of the wall brackets into studs in the wall, and then we also drilled up through the brackets into the shelves to make sure that everything was super secure and nothing was gonna fall down off the wall.
That's a wrap. Everyone take 5.
Yes, this is so exciting. We finally got all of the shelves up. I love them. I'm so excited. The next step is lighting. I think lighting is one of the most important things you can do in any space, and it really sets the mood and the tone and just the vibes. We wanted to feel really cozy and have this space just be really like warm and wonderful. So we decided to have really soft, warm lighting. So the two sources of light that I got for this space, one was a paper lantern that was pretty big, and I had to kind of hurl the cord over one of the vents in our ceiling, but it worked really well, and I just kind of used that to hang the light over. I feel like we really needed a light source at the top to really accentuate the height of the wall and of the space. And then the other light that I included was just an old IKEA lamp that I had, and I put it on the shelf. Next, we organized all of our books onto the shelves. I definitely have more shelf space than books, but I really wanted a place that I could expand into, kind of foreseeing that we'll be in this apartment for a second. I ended up organizing all of my books by genre, and I also got little book stands for all of our coffee table books, and we wanted them to be used and seen and, you know, a part of the space. The final step, ladies and gentlemen, is decorating. I wanted to make sure that we were keeping the bookshelf knackage pretty minimal as far as things go, because we really wanted the books to shine. That's the whole point of the corner. But I can't resist putting in some cool pieces of art and pottery. Nothing too extensive, but just enough to kind of break up the line of books and to fill in a couple of gaps. I also picked up this really cool box on a stand table thing from an estate sale for super cheap. I absolutely love it, and I decided to put that next to our door on the other side of the bookshelf because I really wanted to put something there. It just felt kind of empty. Thank you so much for watching this video and this makeover. I am absolutely obsessed with it, and I'm really, really proud of this whole corner, and I think it's a lot of fun. It makes me really happy. And also working with Lick, I am so grateful, and I definitely want to do future projects with them as well. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!